everybody, Rosematter here, and welcome to my reaction and discussion for episodes 5 and 6 of the Made in Abyss anime. In the last few episodes, Riko and Reg have made their descent into the Abyss, Reg wanting to discover who he is, maybe who created him, what his purpose is, where of course Riko wants to find her mother, Liza. And they have made it down to, I believe, the second level so far, and that is the point where it's like basically no return. Search parties will not come for them. They are essentially on their own now. And it turns out that I can't remember, I guess leader, I don't know what his name is, but leader, he knew what they were planning on doing. I did think it was strange that he just seemed to kind of let Reg go and wasn't suspicious about, you know, what was going on. It turns out he knew that they were going to try and make their way to the Abyss, and he treated it as a test to see if maybe they'd be able to escape the big guy who was going to be chasing them down. But it turns out that she passed the test, made it to the second level, and from here on out, I imagine it's just going to get more and more difficult for them. They already saw some fantastical creature towards the last episode, and it's just going to get harder. And I mean, the fact that you guys have said that this is a very depressing, shocking anime, I mean, I don't know if it could end in anything but something horrible happening to them. So I hope I'm wrong about that, because I really do like Riko and Reg. But there was also a mention of a White Whistle who is down in the depths that they can speak to. It was the big guy who told them about that she might, I believe it was a she, might have more information about Riko's mother, but he warned that she is like not the most pleasant person, so maybe we'll meet this White Whistle in this episode. But anyway, let's get back into it and let's see what happens in these episodes. Okay, I think this is where we left off at the end of the last episode, was them just discovering the second level. Yeah. I mean, she's very excited about this. Yeah, it's your final lesson, but then there's like, how many more levels? 7? 7 more levels? She's very happy about things. I imagine she's gonna get more and more. Like, reality is gonna be hitting her as she goes further down. And that right there is a little bit of a reality check as well. Like, oh shit, yeah, we're here. Nobody can come and save us. Although, yeah, she's nonplussed about it. Yeah, they're the bottom of the, what's the word I'm thinking of? Like, the food chain. I mean, it's good that she's knowledgeable. I wonder if she's going to lose that little book. I imagine if she loses that book with all this information, they might be even more at a disadvantage. Oh, there's someone... I guess it's just to me, I'm like, it's surprising that there's people down this way, but there are people who go down into the Abyss, down the lower levels. Oh, I wonder if that's like, if that's a creature that mimics like human voices or something. I guess, yeah, for some reason I assumed it was pretty much just going to be the two of these guys from here on out, but then they do have to meet that other White Whistle, and then there are other people. Oh, Oh. Oh. That is, yeah. Right. Cave raiders. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Okay. I was like, was those his intestines? That's just his tongue, I think. Oh, he is. Is he just imitating the voice? A corpse weeper. That's creepy. Oh my gosh, I called it. I called it. Holy shit. That guy's probably already dead. Yeah. So now they're having the reality. Oh. Ooh. Now we're starting to see it. Okay. It's gonna get dark. The reality of like, oh shit. You know, they talk about how dangerous it is, and you're actually seeing it here. Oh shit. Well, that escalated quickly. I was just really proud of myself that I'm like, oh my gosh, I called it about like it was mimicking the voice. I guess it would be quite lonely if it was literally just the two of them that we followed for like the whole rest of the anime. I'd be okay with it because I like these characters, but now as they get further and further into the depths, then they aren't going to be running into as many cave raiders. It's funny. She was the first part. She was so like optimistic and positive about it, and then you just kind of get reality just smacks you in the face about like, oh yeah, it's actually very dangerous, and this is only the second depth, and that guy was a purple whistle. I'm not sure, like, because she's a red whistle, right? So like purple whistle is, I don't know what level that is. I know like there's like black whistle and white whistle are like tops. Oh, incinerator. Oh, well, that's So I wonder if like each episode is going to be like, oh shit, is going to be like a new creature that we're going to learn about. Damn, they're smart. Oh shit. Oh yeah, they get sick, don't they? Oh yeah, that's right. It's like divers, right? If they go up too fast, they get sick. I mean, also she's going to get eaten, so that's a thing. What if it just ended here? What if that was it? These characters are done, and then it's like, let's new characters. In the past, I did something like this. Maybe he saved her mother because the Liza, I think she wrote in her notebook about like this robot thing is like watching me, is keeping an eye on me. So maybe, oh shit, damn Reg, damn Reg, wow. So like even powers that he doesn't know he has and can only use them in like I guess moments of high stress where it's just like a natural thing. Okay, now catch her. How convenient that was that all of a sudden he just remembered, like, oh yeah, I can do this super crazy blast. I guess it's similar to the blast he did when he saved her the first time. I wonder if that's what he mentioned in the past, because like she was in danger and he saved her. That's, yeah, a little bit more intense than the last time he did that. So he was obviously built to be a weapon of some kind. What? What are you doing, Rig? Oh. Oh. Well, I mean tit for tat, right? She did that to him, so. Yeah, he's a robot. He still clearly gets embarrassed. He's so cute. Also, I gotta be careful. I'm like, hopefully this can be shown on YouTube. I might have to do some more censoring here. Maybe he's accidentally gonna kill like a human doing that to protect her. I love that she's not like, he's her friend. She's not scared of him at all. She's just like, yeah, you're super cool. Whereas he's worried, like, I'm some sort of mass destruction weapon. Like, what was I built for? Oh, incinerator is the name, okay, of his move, I guess. And she is like, she is just uber positive. Like, she's just forgotten about the fact that she almost died. That's so fucking creepy. Oh, is it her notebook? Did I call that too? She lost her notebook and when she got picked up, maybe? I'm calling it, man. I'm just like, boom, boom, boom. I feel like as soon as they brought that up and she was reading that, I'm like, she's gonna lose that at some point and they're gonna be in trouble. And she loses a lot of stuff. She lost that little sphere thing. Now she lost her notebook. And she's only at the second level. You're gonna lose everything, girl. But of course, still being positive about stuff. Looking on the bright side of stuff. It's admirable, but also I'm like, girl, you also have to realize, like, be realistic about stuff. Oh, Star Compass, that's what it was called. Oh boy. It really bounces back, doesn't it? Like, we just had something, like, horrifying introduced not too long ago about, like, these corpse, whatever they were called. And she almost died. And now it's just, like, everything's cool again. All right, so look at her. She's pretty capable. Oh, corpse sweeper. He's like, nothing bothers her apparently. Oh, he's just like, are we sort of cannibals right now? Oh well. She's like, doesn't concern me, and I'm a human, so don't worry about it. Circle of life, right? Interesting, he's a robot. He can have dreams, though. He's like, it's somehow even more delicious now that I know that there's human meat in here somewhere. Man, I can't believe she was planning on going down here without him. Like, honestly, how she probably would have died a long time ago. Because, I mean, that robot arm, like, how is she going to descend? Especially because she tends to lose stuff. You know, other than, like, all the monsters that can kill you, like, it is a quite nice looking place. Now it's getting a little creepier. Oh, this is the inverted forest. This is the one I was looking forward to ever since they like mentioned it earlier. Now that would get you all topsy turvy. Like that would be really weird to deal with. It's like inverted controls. Well, I mean, you are going further down. I guess it could either go hotter or colder. Are you sure you trust her to hold on to something? He turns around, turns back. She's lost it. I guess if he's a robot, does he really need things to keep him warm? Yeah. Oh, another creature? Oh, creepy. This is like a really fucked up Pokemon. Like, the Pokemon world would probably realistically be like this. It's just like a lot of really strong creatures that, like, would probably attack you. The Seeker Camper, that's where that White Whistle is. This is me. This is me walking anywhere and I'm going in the wrong direction, but very confident that I know where I'm going. Okay, we get some new characters introduced. I mean, you kind of saw glimpses of them in, like, the opening. Other than being like in the depths of the abyss, it looks oddly cozy, like an inverted treehouse. I'm sure that will make them feel a little more wary if you decide to be like, we're just gonna make our way up there. Fuck you guys. We're not waiting for your gondola. Yeah, you think that they were just gonna let you go up? Well, okay. That's her name. I mean, the big guy did say that she might not be very hospitable to, and she did call her a brat. So obviously she knows about Liza and she knows about. Now, is she talking about? I'm assuming she's talking about Riko, right? Because they did say that I think Orza helped bring Riko to the top. So I'm assuming she's talking about her and not the robot, Rig. But all right, we're gonna finally get some new characters, and yeah, they're there in the outro too. So we'll see how they're treated. So I wonder if this Orza person can give Riko some information about her mother, if she even will. I think I'm correct about that, right? Did Orza helped Liza bring Riko to the top, like back out of the abyss? Because she knows about Riko. And I wonder if Orza knows about Reg. What if she's just like, I'm just gonna keep him. He's an artifact. He's gonna stay with me. Yeah, she did say she's still alive. Derp, of course. Of course she's talking about Riko. She's creepy looking. Oh, is she feeling sick because of the ascension or just because, like, nerves? She's never been nervous about anything. It's like yeah, she's not feeling super well. Damn, this girl, she's like 7 feet tall. I know that they're kids, but damn. Okay, so she knows about the boy. Really good hair products. I love how that's what they're focused on. Is like her hair. Her hair looks so nice. Her hair is immovable. Everything's immovable. Also, her feet. When I saw her, like, I'm assuming those are shoes, they kind of look like she was, like, part horse or something. It looked like she was clopping. They looked so flat-footed. I wonder why Orza seems to have, like, such a weird hate-on for Riko. And she said something, I assume when she said the boy. But she said the boy, not the robot. So I'm like, okay, so maybe she does know about Reg? Because Liza did make note of it in her notebook. I don't know, like, if Orza and Liza were, like, close, or if they shared, their, like, notes about stuff, and she knew about them. She didn't seem all that surprised about the fact that there's a robot there. I don't know how common robots are in this world. It's like, hey, can you stop scratching it, please? Like, it's gonna will it down to nothing. Oh, her eyes are so creepy. She's... Well, I mean, she's honest. Oh, that's why. That's why she probably resents her. Oh, that's fucking creepy. Oh, God, no, I hate that. That kid would have come with me. Well, I mean, Big Dude was not right about her not being a very pleasant person. I mean, she's like, I mean, to be honest, it's pretty much because of Reg. That's like the only reason she's still alive. She would have died on the second level with those corpse raider things. Oh, because she made it down to the next level. Okay, so is it... So it's red whistle, purple whistle, blue whistle, or blue purple? Alright, so maybe there won't be a lot of action happening in this episode, but maybe we'll at least get some, I don't know, some lore and some backstory here. Okay, I know I would be a terrible cave raider because even just the idea of going down that like rope ladder would be a big nope. And also, I hate vomit, so the idea of like if you have to traverse and ascend and you basically throw up every time, like that's another like no no no. No thank you. Okay, so like robots aren't super like they're rare, but they're not so out of the ordinary that people aren't super surprised by them. She's definitely a lot nicer than Orza. Wow, what a question, Ray. Nice. She really is not concerned with anything, is she? Like, at all. She looks cute. Like, though, their hair in a ponytail. So it's that whole thing about, like, she seems to have a really harsh personality, but she seems to just keep taking care of children. Can't seem to help it. Yeah, I imagine it would get very lonely down there by yourself, only occasionally seeing people. So Reg must be, if he's a relic, he must be a level 10 or like whatever the top level is. I have a feeling like, I don't know, my prediction, I feel like the closer Reg goes down, down, down into the abyss, maybe something will activate him and maybe he'll turn, his personality will change. Maybe he'll just turn into like a killing machine and not be able to stop. I don't know. Maybe he'll accidentally kill someone. I thought she just shut down. She's just like, oh, let me just turn into her little, like, just corn cob and just be like, me, I've been rejected. Like I said, this place looks oddly cozy. I don't know. I would love to live in, like, a really fancy treehouse. Even though I don't like heights. Do I have a feeling that... Or Ozen? I've been calling her Orza. Oops. There's me and my inability to remember names, apparently. And there's not like there's many characters that I have to keep track of in this show. What the fuck? That's just her pet. It's cute. What the fuck? She saw something she wasn't supposed to see, I think. Or did that thing, like, sneak into their place? Seems like a dangerous thing to just have roaming around. Maybe that's just the guard? I want to say guard dog, but I don't know what that is. I'm like her. What the heck? Oh, she pee. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, that's right. He got told that story by Nat, like, way back then. I'm about to think about, like, on your birthday, don't look in the mirror. Is the kid, when she refers to the kid, is that the leader? Because he was a kid, I guess, when the last time she saw him, because he was quite young when Riko was born. And Hablog, I'm guessing that's the big dude? Maybe? I don't know. Well, I mean, she doesn't mince words, does she? She doesn't have to smile when she says that. It's a little fucked up. Oh. A goblet of giants. Well, I wonder what could be down there. Oh, shit. Oh my gosh, why she gotta be so creepy? I wonder if Reg's gonna say something. He like, It's like, this bitch, though. What? Wait, what? What? Okay, that thing was like, well, it looked like a, either like a cube or like some sort of passage into another world. And then we just go to cutesy music after being like, your mother is dead. Also, there's this thing. Okay, that's interesting. All right, so some interesting episodes. So we definitely got to see, now that they are going further into the depths, like just how dangerous it can truly be with those corpse monsters. I am so sorry. I've been terrible with names this episode, like even more so than usual. So those things are horrifying, and then those monkey things, the corpse things, are definitely like the creepiest. The fact that it can like, it will kill people and then mimic its voice to attract more people to kill them too. And then with that, learning that Reg is much more powerful than we thought. Then again, he did show his power in the very first episode when he blew away that monster that was chasing Riko. So it just seems like it's almost like he's fated to protect Riko, and maybe, I don't know, maybe he had the same kind of thing with her mother. Maybe he's just connected to that family in some way. I still don't know what the connection is, because Liza obviously knew about Reg, and Ozen, I hope I got her name right this time. Ozen also seemed to know about him. Speaking of Ozen, like, what an interesting character. She is very creepy, very cool looking, though. And it seems like she does have a little bit of a softer side. The fact that she did take in the child's name. It started with an M. Here I go, not knowing what the name is. So it seems like she just can't help herself when it comes to like wanting to protect a child, but she does seem to resent Riko because they had to leave that bell behind to save her, and she's just like, oh, I kind of wish we hadn't done that. I wanted to abandon you so many times. Like, why would you even say that to her? And then just like all the other stuff, like that creepy ass monster that looked like something out of Silent Hill or something, like that was the creepiest one yet. And nobody talks about it. Like, the other kid that lives there doesn't even seem to be aware that that thing exists. Or maybe they do and they're just like downplaying it, or just kind of, you know, waving it off like it was something Riko wasn't supposed to see. And then also the whole thing about, like, apparently Liza is already dead, and Ozen, you know, the whistle was found at a makeshift grave. Now, whether that's true or not, I'm wondering if that could just be something that she is saying to Riko to kind of like tell her, this is pointless, just go back up to the surface. What are you expecting to find down here? The whole reason you're down here is for nothing. Maybe Liza actually is dead, but I have a feeling, even if Liza is dead, I don't know if that whole thing about the grave actually exists, or if it might be another grave or whatever. I feel like this is just Ozen just maybe being a little mean and blunt about it, but in like kind of a hard love kind of way, tough love, just being like, you should not be down here. You should probably go to the surface, especially because I think they said about how, like, the further down people go, they can basically lose their humanity, or like get corrupted and stuff. And maybe that's the case with Ozen. Maybe she is just been kind of driven a little bit mad by staying, because I can't imagine staying down for so long would be good for your psyche, although the kid she's looking after seems to be relatively fine. And then there was that whole thing at the end with that cube of lights. I don't know what that is all about. It was a thing like, are you sure you want to see something? Let me show this to you. So I'm assuming it's, I don't know, something to maybe discourage Riko from wanting to continue. I don't know what it could be, though. A little bit of a cliffhanger. But some interesting information for sure. We still, we get little hints of the dark stuff happening, but nothing crazy yet. So we're a little past the halfway point now. So I'm wondering if maybe sometime soon we're going to start getting to the stuff that you guys were talking about where it gets really bad, that apparently is so bad that I won't be able to handle it. We'll just have to wait and see. These were some good episodes, though. I do like the fact that we got introduced to some new characters. Ozen especially, very interesting character. So she creeps me out, but I'm intrigued at the same time. I'm wondering even if, like, that creature, I don't know if humans can turn into creatures. Maybe that is, like, Ozen can turn into a monster? I don't know. I don't know what that monster is all about. I hope we get some, like, explanation about what the heck that thing was. But anyway, that will do it for my reaction discussion for these episodes. And just to let you guys know, I am going to be taking next week off for vacation for the holidays. So unfortunately, I will not be having an episode of Made in Abyss or any of my regularly scheduled videos next week. So the week of January 1st is when I will be resuming my regular scheduled episodes. So to wait a little bit longer, but I hope you guys did enjoy this, and I guess I can say happy holidays to all of you. I hope you all have great holidays, and I will see you again the week after next week for episodes 7 and 8. So have a good one, guys. I will see you next time. Bye. Special shoutouts to my top tier patrons: Kiori Makoto, SM, Revealing Storm, Tequila Mockingbird, Asborn Kennedy, Harry Gazif, iCognito, Jared Fan, Joel Oostman, and Zoran Ether.